After the high five from using the high five taunt, the engineer, also known as Del Coniger, will do a short animation which shows him displaying the OK hand gesture that has recently been associated with white supremacy, which begs the question, in Team Fortress 2, is the engineer a white supremacist? White power groups are using the OK hand gesture to identify and greet other fellow white supremacists, regardless of if the meaning originated from 4chan as a hoax, as the intent may have been to create chaos for those who have been seen displaying the gesture, who believe that it was harmless. Political figures have also been seen displaying the symbol, as they are well known for making all sorts of hand movements while speaking to get their point across. Furthermore, the symbol may be related to a certain gang sign known as BK, which stands for Blood Killer. It could even be linked to communism. The gesture is also regarded as food in Brazil, as it refers to butthole in their culture. It could even be a type of game where you would hide your hand with the OK hand gesture under a table or on your leg, and if your friend looks at it, you must punch them. This shows that different groups of people believe that the OK hand sign means different things. Although Team Fortress 2 takes place in 1968, around this time hate groups are well known, and it is unclear whether the gesture meant something else back then instead of just meaning OK, as from what I can gather the sign appeared around the 19th century, and solely meant OK. Perhaps the Team Fortress 2 team could add a community post or item description to the high five taunt, as this will help stop people from getting offended and accusing the engineer of being a white supremacist. Therefore, the developers may want to keep the OK hand sign in the game, as this may be a way to raise awareness to racial intolerance that were commonplace back then where the game is set in. In addition to that, the engineer is the only class in the game that can only play one animation at the end of the high five taunt, while the rest of the classes have two to choose from. The engineer used to have two animations, one where he does the OK hand gesture, and the other one the engineer would kick his legs side to side like the default taunt for the shotgun, but faster. However, this one was removed from the game for unknown reasons. Although, the animation can still be seen in the introduction video to the Man vs Machine game mode, where an engineer can be seen doing the animation, so it must have been removed sometime after the MVM update. Furthermore, there was plans to have the high five taunt to have a chance of failing, as there were animations to be used for all classes. Therefore, it is likely the engineer is using the gesture to celebrate a successful high five, similar to a thumbs up, which is being directed towards the high five participant. In addition to that, none of the engineer's other animations, items or lore hints at him having possible connections with white supremacy. In conclusion, it is likely the engineer is not a white supremacist.